that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming your way next. So first and second with one man gone. Stepping in, Nelson Velasquez. The pitch. Double play ball to second. There's one. And that's two. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Abdul Carter. Leading the American League in homers coming into this one. Having a monster season. There's a strike. Lynch measures 6 feet 6 inches, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Oh, and 2 now. And he chases that one. And there's one down.
No, there's a small side.
The batter, the first baseman, Abdul Carter.
And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Right through there for a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Yeah, you can do it. A little better. Let's go.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The pitch. That one ripped. That's back there. Back, gone. He sends a rocket to left. His 2nd homer of this series, and they add a pair. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now batting, first baseman, Abdul Carter.
One time right now.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. 1 out, runner at second. Here's some real power at the plate. Abdul Carter, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's off the plate.
Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Fought off foul. The 2-1. That one hit to right. Going back on this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Back here on the south side. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Abdul Carter. And the pitch. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Witt over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
And now here is Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. And that clips the inside corner.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And he drops it down the third baseline. Grabs it barehanded, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So one left for the White. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Caught him looking for the K. That's in there. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
White Sox down a run here in game one of this 3-game set. Wouldn't chase that time. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. And up next for Chicago, Abdul Carter. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One down. And up next for Miami, Bo Bichette. One down, base is empty. And that bunted towards first. And they tag him out. And next to hit for the Sox, Abdul Carter. Pitch is in there. And it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch is outside. 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Abdul Carter now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here.
Hey, let it fly.
Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yeah, there's a ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
First for the victorious White Sox. 5 hits, 16 hits, no errors.
Abdul Carter steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped.
Bichette whips it across. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the White Sox DH, Colson Montgomery. Line drive and a base hit. Carter around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He scores and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. To the right side. Slings to second. Over to first. Safe. 2 outs. Bases full. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. The 0-1. On the ground. And that one handled. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. On the ground, 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1. How about that double play? Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Abdul Carter. The wind of the pitch. Outside low. And it's 1-0.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1. Vic Caratini at the plate. And now it's 1-2. On the ground, right side, 4, 6. 3 double play. And the inning is over. So up next, Abdul Carter, 1 for 3.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like Everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Here's the strike up high. 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. So 2 away with nobody on. Abdul Carter steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires to first on the run, and that is that. Carter extended the hitting streak in this one. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
First for the victorious team, 3 runs to 11 hits.
And here is Abdul Carter.
The first baseman, Abdul Carter.
Bell finds the corner. 0-1. Carter measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one ripped but foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like that.
Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Christian Arroyo. Hot shot to third. Off balance feet. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
Drive that pitch, huh?
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the 3rd. Next offering is down low. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. The flip to second, relay to first, double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Abdul Carter. Upstairs.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Tied at 4. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The pitch. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding.
1 down. Abdul Carter steps to the plate for the White Sox.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boo.
Swanson, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's off The inside edge. Ball one.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that's down and away. One down, base is empty. Got him. And there's two down.
That's about as nasty as...
Abdul Carter will hit next. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a ball popped up. Arroyo in position. Puts it away for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it off. Unfortunate for him.
Carter